Boom, it's the Scotch Test Dummies in our 300 episode. Bruno, bring us in. What do we got?
300 biggins.
300 Franklins.
Middleton, Barry Crockett Legacy.
Woo!
Let's test it.
Test it! All right, start off. We're going to come back to this, but what is our Scotch God shout out for our 300th episode? By the way, coin 200.
Coin 200.
We don't have
300.
300, yeah, because they stop
true.
at 250, so we just grabbed coin 200. Oh, a little out of order.
Look, let's talk about that in a little bit.
Yes.
But going back to our Redbreast 12 cask strength review just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we wanted to use something else that was a pot still review that we did.
Yeah.
Because this is a pot still. Go.
Well, and the Redbreast came out the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Roger that.
Colm Murphy says, when the label says pure pot still or single pot still, that means there's a proportion of unmalted barley as well as malted barley. That's how we do it in Ireland.
Boom.
We do have some single malts, but most are either pot still or blends.
Do you think Colm Murphy is from Taiwan?
No.
Where would you think he's from?
Ireland.
And he says that's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Boom. That's why we decided to use his Scotch God comment. And we first tried this. Mark Gillespie, of all people, was one of our live episodes, and he saw this on Scott's shelf and said, bring it out. That's my wife's favorite. And then he had to get permission from the boss, his wife, in order to break his out.
Yep.
Because it's her favorite.
I had not opened mine yet. Now let's talk about, though, real quick. This is our 300th episode.
Yes.
So we started in October of 2013, almost 3.5 years ago.
Right.
We're coming up on this is our 300th episode. This is Middleton Barry Crockett Legacy. It's an Irish whiskey. It is a single pot still.
Good.
It is bottled at 46% ABV.
Love it.
And from ex-bourbon barrels.
Bam. And Irish whiskey is blowing up.
Yes.
Nobody's just putting it in their coffee anymore. It is standing tall.
What we decided to do real quick also, so coin 200 from our 300th episode, we're going to put it on eBay. This
was his idea. He thought, let's throw it up there. We'll throw it on eBay for $10. That's what we sell our coins for.
Yeah.
So anybody can go to our website, scotch-dummies.com, get any coin. You don't pick a number, but you just can get a coin for $10. But he said, since it's our 300th episode and it's coin 200, throw it up on eBay. See what it goes for. We'll just do it for bid. Yeah. So as this episode
maybe it goes for $10. Maybe it goes for
$12,000. $12,000.
That's right.
If it goes for $12,000, we're flying to Ireland and we're gonna tour Middleton. You don't think it's gonna happen? I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
if it gets $25, $30, it'd be great. Again, all the proceeds that the coins and the glasses that we sell and eventually some t-shirts, they all go to help fund the show. The idea is if we can put out good products that you want to buy and it helps us keep the show going, good.
Yes.
So I opened this up because it's an awesome box.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's oak.
Solid.
Hinged.
Yeah, great display.
Laser engraving and inlay of Middleton on the front.
What is this here? What is that? Does that open? Is that a
there's
door
a
that
little,
opens?
There's a little booklet in here from Middleton.
Okay.
Just as high.
Just as high.
It's leather.
Look at that.
It feels leather.
Wow.
Just some nice
picture book.
Pictures in there of Barry Crockett himself.
He was They're teased.
One of the master distillers that they've had there.
Yes.
So this is done basically as a tribute to Barry Crockett,
and a tribute
who's retired from there.
Yeah, great.
So and then you've got a spot at the back for your tasting.
Oh, look at this! I couldn't get it to come out. Turns out this little thing is holding it.
There's a little magnetic.
And I'm doing it blind.
Wood
and I
inlay.
Can't get it. Spin it and grab it. I'm trying to smoothly pull it out, and something's stopping me.
Yeah, it's got a slide. Then it slides out at the bottom.
Oh, something was stopping me, and I didn't want to risk damaging.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. It's like a drawer.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just trying to
So I'll go back, and that one goes in there. Yeah, it's very nice, very fancy.
Dig that.
Now, what you're talking though, I got this for $220.
Okay. Okay.
Year and a half ago,
Really?
which is a pretty good price. It's generally 280, 260, 270, 280.
You can put your notes back
US
here.
dollar.
Your nose, your taste, your finish.
Let's set this.
So $250 is what you got this for.
220, 210 or
Okay.
220.
Got it.
46% single pot still. Barry Crockett Legacy Edition of the Middleton.
All right. Now I can tell you during that live episode with Mark, I did get a little sample tasting of it there, and I'm going to let you pour your own. You've been criticizing my pours. I don't know what you want.
Well, I do remember the night that we poured this with Mark Gillespie. You had like 4 of them. You were like, "Yes, I need more."
Yeah. I mean, it was part of the show. It was all for the show.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was like for the show. I mean, come on. When we're doing a live show, you can't have an empty glass. Yeah, and I believe right after we finished that show, we were looking at our timetable, and we were both like, that needs to be our 300th. We need to come back. We got to sit down with this. We got to spend some time with it, and then we're going to feature it on our 300th episode.
Well, that is true. In fact, it's just last Wednesday we reviewed the Thomas H. Handy Sazerac rye, which we also did with Mark Gillespie. So
True.
He got 2 in a row here.
Right.
But we had 2 good whiskeys with him. We said, let's do them.
Well, come on.
And this is a great one to put out
Well,
for
you
our
got
300.
Mark on. You want to showcase some good tastings while you're
Yeah, you can't have
like, hey, got me some
Kentucky Deluxe.
Kentucky Deluxe, baby.
Come on.
Try that, Mark. You ain't had
Plastic
some
bottle.
of that.
Plastic
he probably
bottle.
hasn't had that, however. That
could
might have
be.
been a good move.
Mark, if you haven't had Kentucky Deluxe,
We can
let
send
us
you
know.
a sample, brother. We'll send you a little sample of that
There it
Kentucky
is.
Deluxe. It's a plastic bottle, safer in the shipment. What do you got in the nose?
You know, I got juicy fruit that's
Yeah.
soaked in an oak cask.
Wow. You're
Oak,
calling it.
a juicy fruit, vanilla cream.
You know, the nose is kind of a lemon gold. It's the nose, the view, the look. A lemon gold that really just dances in the glass.
Now, did
You're
you
right.
say lemon gold? How about lemon grass?
Yeah, that's what. Well, unfortunately, I was
Lemon
thinking
drops.
of that on the nose. Yeah, I got a lemon drop, a lemon zest, clean, refreshing.
White grapes.
Huh, interesting.
Almost like a wine finish.
Yeah, it's got a subtleness to it.
Even though it hasn't been. It's just bourbon, ex-bourbon.
Roger
barrels.
that. Huh. But you're right. That clean, that crispness, fresh spring.
The nose is beautiful on this and goes a long ways.
Mm.
So, let's see what we're getting on the palate.
Wow. Oh wow. Tangerine. Grain notes.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little dough, little bread, cream soda, and it's transitioning. It's like moving like this. Smooth. The entire time it moves through there, it's smooth. Very, like, it's not giant peaks and valleys. It's literally like a slow little wave. Aftertaste, or the finish, very subtle. It's kind of disappeared, maybe vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
You?
Yep. Very similar. I've got juicy fruit and tangerine both, but it's almost like if there was if juicy fruit made different flavors and there was a tangerine juicy fruit, that's what I would be getting.
They should do that.
That vanilla that you're getting is also very present. A sweet citrus explosion. It's like there's just a blend of exotic fruits.
I just got that now. It's like in the middle.
And a honey sweetness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry. Coworker rings me on my day off every other week. Yeah, that tangerine's lingering even now. What do you have on the finish? Anything different?
I think some of the oak moves in, a vanilla cream,
Yeah.
maybe toffee.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that in there. I don't
And
get
it
a lot
hangs.
of oak.
And it hangs. It's still there. And it's slowly drifting away.
Right. Now I'm going to tell you with the Irish, I haven't experienced as many of the like that Irish style, that pot still. Are you able to strongly distinguish?
Well, here's my philosophy, and there's been some comments. The single pot still, to me, with that malted and that unmalted barley, is what leads to the tropical fruit flavors that come out with a lot of. If you think a lot of the Irish whiskeys that we've had, those tropical fruits are present, and I think it's a product of that single pot still.
Okay.
The malted with the unmalted barleys.
Yeah. I'm going to say it right now. At some point, we got to do a Sweet 16 shootout with Irish.
That could be.
Yeah. They're so subtle. Some of them are very, very subtle.
Well, and I just took in, I think 6 or 7 samples of different Irish whiskeys that I had to a coworker, Obi, and he's loving them. He's going through, and he even told me, he goes, he didn't realize there was that much variance in Irish whiskeys.
Now you say Obi, but let's be clear, O'Brien.
That's right.
He's got an Irish lineage.
Oh, that is true.
Oh yeah, I believe
And that's
that's
why.
Yeah, I believe that's why he was interested. So that's the only reason I threw that out a little further.
That's true.
And he's ginger.
Is he?
Oh yeah, a little bit. And he's ripped. He's like older than us and could like throw us through walls.
I would not mess with Obi.
No, and it's beyond like looks. He's got that farm toughness. Like he could whoop a yak. He's a yak whooper.
Yeah, the yak don't mess with me.
Oh no, he's a yak beater. He could just be like, that yak's out of control.
I'm like, yak, go over there and plow that field.
Yeah, and the yak's
he
like,
does.
right, for him.
Yeah, it's like the Chuck Norris of Irish.
Well put. We got to make him watch this now. He'll be like, you guys.
I should have wore his
You
shirt.
guys. He's got a shirt?
Yeah, he gave me a shirt.
Shut up.
Fact is, I'm going to go put it on.
All right.
Talk for a couple
I
seconds.
don't know if I can carry the show while you're gone.
I bet you can.
I think it's quite possible. So first thing I'm going to do is tell you again, you can go to ScotchTestDummies.com. ScotchTestDummies.com. We've got glasses you can purchase, like this one here. Mine is not one of them. We also have the coins. As we mentioned, coin 200. When we hit and get rid of all 250,
I'm back.
what is the shirt?
Whiskey and deadlifts.
Woo! That's his shirt.
Well,
Goodness.
it's not his shirt.
Oh, I thought maybe he designed it.
No. It's actually a YouTube channel.
Gosh,
Whiskey and deadlifts.
That's genius. They actually do a deadlift and then they drink whiskey?
Yeah.
Huh. Stout.
Not me.
Nor I. All right, so we've tasted.
How about whiskey and attempt at deadlifts?
How about
Whiskey and we'll think about.
How about we
deadlifts.
go on set at a gym and it's Scotch Test Dummies and we do a tasting and then we lift weights. That sounds safe. That might be the end of the show right there. We'd both be, like the Mandelbaums. Feats of strength. Anything you want to add before we move to scoring?
Let's go. I was going to spend just a little bit more time here. We're at the 13-minute mark. This is our episode 300. It's been 3.5 years. We're on Irish whiskey. We've done Australian whiskey, Taiwan whiskey, Japanese whiskey, Canadian, Irish.
Indian.
We've got a South African one
Yes.
coming up. We haven't reviewed it yet.
True.
Baines.
Right.
Did I say Taiwan? Indian.
Right. We've tasted 2 different Indian whiskeys.
En route.
Right. Several en routes.
Paul John.
Paul John.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, we're spanning the globe. Got a tag itching you on
I
there.
did, yeah.
And this is our 300th episode, so you're right to pause. I mean, first of all, we've come a long ways from where we were. And I know every once in a while he'll be like, we should delete some of the early episodes. I go, oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So go back and check some of the old episodes. I want to highlight, and we'll put the little link in the notes. I've had people bringing up our habanero challenge. We actually would try different things. So we did a little habanero challenge. That's funny to watch. Some people are saying that's one of our funniest ones to watch, although I think we got some funnier ones than that. What we determined is we may do that again at some point in time, but we will do the testing and the tasting first. We had to take an
Yes.
hour break after we did the habanero.
We did the habaneros
challenge.
first, and then we tried to taste. It was one of the
We got lit on fire. Yes.
Beaumont, which we've learned to pronounce as well.
Beaumont. Well done.
The emphasis is on the more. Beaumont.
Good. Go Beaumont.
Yeah. Not Balmore.
And we're getting ready to bring back
Beaumont.
the mustaches. What are the mustaches from?
Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy. We are going to make our own Ron Burgundy rye. We may have the makings of our own Ron Burgundy ryes on the shelves already. All the leftovers from the rye shootouts were combined. And I believe they've made a Ron Burgundy rye.
Could be.
Because no one can even tell you what's in it.
Are
It's
we
a
gonna
hodgepodge.
are we gonna mix it with the Ron Burgundy?
No.
Oh.
Nope. Ron Burgundy rye is a combination of 16 ryes.
Okay.
And you can't even tell the percentages. And we're going to talk about it later when we have mustaches and 1970s type attire. So look forward to that.
Let's talk about when we first started out. We were Scotch, and I think we did an Irish whiskey or two, and then we started doing bourbons. And so then we branched out, though, and so we separated that, though.
Right.
We did bourbons and Canadian whiskeys on Wednesdays.
Yes.
And our Scotch and world whiskeys are on Saturdays.
Right. That's not going to stand.
The coins we've added. Of course, we started selling the glasses. This all helps to fund us. The coins we come up with, they've been a big hit.
Yeah, they have.
We're getting ready for our second order of those.
Well, our goal is to provide a quality show that's going to make you laugh, going to make you feel like you're here with us. The whiskey fabric, it's we, it's not I, it's not you and I, it's we. And we want to make you feel like you're right here. The personalities, the people we've met along the way, the Whiskey Scout, we nicknamed a lot of people, Mr. Atlas, the Beaver.
Yeah. Claire the Third.
Yeah, Trini and C, Amy and Amy's husband.
The
That's all we
husband.
know him as,
That's
is
right.
Amy's husband.
That's all we need to know.
Well, Shag,
Heavy D.
Heavy D and Shag. I mean, and we're leaving people out. We've been around the world in our live shows.
Well, and the live shows were a goal of ours. We finally got up going in the fall of 2016.
Right.
They've been a big hit.
Huge.
We love doing them. Hopefully we can
We'll
continue
continue
to do
those,
those
yeah.
and meet more people
Yeah.
and bring more people to you as well, which is our goal.
Yep. So we're going to continue just driving on. One thing you and I have is stick-to-itiveness, grit. I mean, we can just we can keep it coming. And as we've said from episode 1, maybe we didn't say it in episode 1, but we should have. We're having fun. All right. Hopefully that fun transcends. It moves through the camera to you where you're at. We're going to continue to have fun. I love editing, okay, which is usually the thing I don't like the most, but editing these is hilarious. You know what? Some of the touching stories, more than one person has contacted us via email and said, hey, you got me through a rough spot. This is what was going on, and I would tune you guys in, enjoy a dram, a single dram with you, drinking responsibly, enjoy the laughters and the laughter, and when the show was over, I would then put the bottle away, and it moved us through good times. So I'm having a ball. We're hoping to continue this. I can tell you, hopefully by, when would our 400th episode be? Is it going to be in 2018 by then?
Close to a year from now, the way because we're doing 2 a week plus live streams, so it just depends on live streams, but it should be about 8 months from now.
One of my dreams is that with our Patreon money, thank you Patreon supporters, is that 2018, that we can actually get over to Scotland for our first time. And I'm not sure that'll happen in 2018. We think it might. We want to do some stuff before that, maybe with the Bourbon Trail. We'll see. So we would.
Well,
like
I think
to,
the Bourbon Trail would be a good test run.
I think you're
We
right.
could get out there and it's close to home.
Right. And
we
if
can drive.
People might be able to join us on the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we kind of learn just a little bit of ins and outs, what to do, what not to do, what we want to showcase, what to do here and there. And then when we go to Scotland, I think it would be a little bit more polished.
I think it'll be crazy fun. So but that's why I wanted to get to Scotland. But I think enough. 300. Can't wait for episode 400. Who knows what it'll be?
We need
or
to
what's
score
going to be different. Oh, yeah.
I give it a 92.
I'm going to give it a 90. I think it's classic Irish, tons of flavor. Those of you that know me, I love transitions. I love movement and the way it moves between beat is just, it's like music to your palate. How about that? Why you're 92?
Well, you said beet. I was thinking like beets, the vegetable. Red beets. Beet. Bears, Beets, Battlestar Galactica. Tell me if you know what TV show that's from.
No idea.
Oh. The viewers can comment.
Okay. All right. Any
Bears,
reason on your 92?
Beets,
You just love it?
Battlestar Galactica.
Wow.
Very good, very rich, very well done. I did not go check Mark Gillespie's score. He said the way he was talking, I think he scored it higher. It's very rich. It's very smooth. There's a lot going on here.
Tangerine cream soda forefront.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. Well, now, is it worth it? $220. Wow. That's a tough call. I think there's scotches that I would buy in that range.
Yeah, well, let me
Is
say...
it good? Yes.
I'm going to say
well
it's
done?
worth it.
Yes.
Because as far as an Irish goes, it's definitely like the penultimate.
Okay.
It's in there. Am I also agreeing with you that there's price points that, at that price point, God, I know I'd start, well, I guess I'm spending more than that, or we're spending more than that on the Black Arts from Brooklotti. But I'm going to say, yes, it's worth that. Now, all the marketing aside, I love the flavors and the transitions.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, I would agree. Is it worth it? Yes. If you like well done Irish whiskeys.
Yes, you don't want to be like, because Irish comes in lighter and crisper and cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're expecting, if you're a peat fanatic, you might steer clear of this because the flavors are subtle.
Yeah.
It's an undertone.
Yeah.
If you want slaps in the face and stuff, you're going to want to go get the Booker's Rye for $300.
Whiskey Lassie, we had her on a live show as well, and one of her favorite whiskeys of 2016 was a 13-year-old Tomatin that had been in ex-bourbon casks, similar to this. So there's none of that wine casking. There's none of that those other influences that are coming in there.
this
It's
is
just
good. Hold on.
the whiskey in a bourbon,
Because I
in
may
an
not-
ex-bourbon cask.
I may never get to try this again. So we're going to try it. Is it worth it? I'm still not sure.
Here, let me pour it for you.
Oh, no. Oh, it'll be gentle.
Help
Look at
yourself,
that.
though.
No,
really.
no, right
This is our
there.
300th episode. Pour a little
Yes.
more.
All right, pour a little more.
Pour
Thank
some
you. I
more.
feel
You don't
a
have to
little
drive.
There you go. This is my house. No, but that says, is it worth it? Yes.
What'd you score? Oh, you gave it a 90.
90. Yeah, I think, I love those transitions. I love Irish whiskey, but it's probably not my go-to whiskey. Although there's so much explosion coming out of Ireland. But I do find that it is triple distilled. Is it triple? Does it say? Because
I'm not sure on that. It is a single pot still.
Right.
It's non-chill filtered.
Good.
Actually, the cask type I can see right here says American bourbon and seasoned and unseasoned casks.
Barry's personal selection of old and elegant pot still whiskeys exclusively matured in American bourbon barrels. Irish whiskey always comes in, it's light. I like Irish whiskey in the summer.
Yeah.
Because of its lighterness as it brings it in. Yeah.
I think the thing is, though, and we've tried enough now, when I try an Irish, I just have certain flavor characteristics or profiles that you're searching for or that you expect.
We're getting better.
When you do that with a rye, the same thing. When you do that with a peated whiskey, the same thing.
Yeah.
You do it with a sherry casked whiskey, same thing.
Right. Peated, yes.
So-
we are getting better.
As far as a flavor profile goes with an Irish whiskey, this is well done.
Yes.
Coin 200, we're going to put it on eBay. It'll be a 10-day auction. And this should air on YouTube on March, or is it
Getting
April?
the date, pulling up the date. Well, I mean, they're going to be watching it as right now.
Yeah, but 6
like-
months from now, they might be watching it and be
Oh.
like, do I have time? No, because
Gotcha.
this aired on April 1st.
Gotcha. Wow.
Of
No April
2017.
Fool's Day here. So it's going to be over in a week.
We'll
the
put this
8th.
up. It'll be a 10-day auction on
10
eBay
days. Gotcha.
for the coin number 200.
So if it's past April 11th, 2000.
April 10th or 11th, whatever it would end
You
on.
can't get in on this.
That's right.
Sorry.
Good luck to you, though.
All right.
Bid up, and remember, you're helping us. You bid $200 on it, you're helping us.
Please do
It's
that.
going.
Do that. Is it worth it? No.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
It is.
Yes, it is. That's worth $1,000. No, spend it on whiskey. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.